So I'm just standing to the back of the mat here. Hope you can see me. Coming into our starting Pilates position. So let's bring our feet together. Separate the toes into your V and line up with the heels behind. So you're in an inner hip width position. Soften the knees slightly and bring your pelvis into neutral. So we're not arching through the lower back and we're not hanging our hips forwards. Softly embracing through the core, open up the chest and drop the shoulders from the ears. And we're going to start by circling those shoulders and slowing our breath down. So take a breath in as you lift the shoulders up and exhale as you come down. In as you lift, exhale as you lower down. In as you lift and exhale as you lower down. Focus on your breath. Focus on starting to drop the shoulders down and make the circles a little bit wider as you feel more comfortable. Couple more, and then just finish the next circle with the shoulders lowered. So the distance from your ears to your shoulders is long. Take your left hand and place it across onto your right bottom cheek. And with the right hand, take the left side of the head and draw the head over so your right ear is coming towards your right shoulder. Well done. And just make sure that left shoulder is staying open. So think about opening out the left side of the shoulder and gently pulling the head over to your right. Keep the breathing relaxed. Well done. And just bring the head back to the center. And we're going to swap sides. Put the right hand towards your left bottom. Take the left hand over the side of the right of the head and draw the left ear down to the left shoulder and keep the right side of the shoulder open. Keep the knees soft, make sure you're not locking through those knees. Back to the center again. Once more on the other side. So left hand onto the right bottom cheek, right hand over our head to the left side, and we're drawing that shoulder, head, towards the right shoulder. Nice, relaxed breathing. Bring the head back to the center and pop the right arm through to the left. Take the right side of the head with your left hand and draw the head across. Okay. Take away the left hand, bring it back down. Couple more shoulder rolls. Bring with the thumbs leading the way, the arms up in front of you, and link your fingers at the top. Okay, and we're going to bring the linked fingers down behind the back of our head. So it's going to rest at the lower part of the crown of the head. Just gently drop the chin forwards with the fingers allowing you to push down. When your chin is towards your chest, bring the points of the elbows to meet each other. So we should be feeling quite a strong stretch at the back of your neck and the shoulders. Allow the point of the elbows to pull apart. Keep the chin down. And then just once more. Bring the points of the elbows together. And just gently draw that chin into your chest. Open up the points of the elbows. Look up again. Unlink the fingers. Take them up into the air. And bring them back down. And we're going to start by taking our right knee up and the left arm up. So alternate marches, well done. As the left arm comes down, the right arm comes up, and we're lifting the left knee. Good, draw that tummy button in. And think about peeling the foot off the floor. So the heel peels up, the midfoot peels up, and then the toes peel up. It's a really smooth movement as you're coming up and down. Draw the tummy button in, peel the foot up, peel it back down. Toes, midfoot, heel. Heel, midfoot, toes. Toes, midfoot, heel. And for the next few repetitions, focus on the length of the arm that's going up to the ceiling or to the sky. And really lengthen through the back of the shoulders and the spine, as though you're just reaching up that little bit further. Last one each side. Keep the arms going. Allow the feet to go down. The next time the left arm comes up, lift the right heel. And then as the left arm comes down, the right arm and left heel comes up. We're pushing down through the heels now. We're not peeling those toes, we're opening out through the chest. And we're pushing down through the heels. Good, pick the pace up a little bit. Okay, keep the right arm at the top, bring the left arm up to join it. Link your fingers, turn them inside out. So we're linking fingers, we're turning inside out, and we're looking up to the back of our hands. And then as you breathe out, draw the hands apart, push to the sides of the room, and they're coming back down to meet at the bottom. Link the fingers again. Draw the back of the hands forwards as we go up. Watch the hands, turn them inside out, and then unlock those fingers and push them to the outsides of the room. Good. 2 more. Take a breath in as the arms are coming forwards. As you turn them inside out, get ready to exhale out to the side of the room. Last one. Link the fingers in, come forwards. Turn them inside out and exhale as you come to the outside of the room. Well done. So that's our chest, neck warmed up. We'd like you to come to the top of the mat now, or towards the top of the mat. We're going to go into a step back lunge. Okay. So with our arms just loose beside us to start with, we're going to step back with the left foot and bring the arms up as we come down. Okay. If you can keep your knee hovering off the mat, great. If your knee needs to go down for stability, that's fine. And then the arms are going to come down as we step back up. Okay, draw the tummy button in. Take a breath in to prepare. Exhale and come back down. Inhale and come back up. Exhale and come down. Inhale and come up. And we're just stepping back with that left foot. And inhale and come up. And push through the floor on that right side. Inhale and come up. Well done. Exhale and back. Inhale and forwards. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. Draw that tummy button in. Keep that knee over the foot. Last one. Well done. And back up. This time we're going to step back with the right. Step back with the right. Arms come up. Breathe in, come forwards. Back with the right. And forwards. Well done. Draw that tummy button in. Try not to wobble. Straight down. Straight up. Down. Straight up. Well done. Keep going. Oh, I'm wobbling all over the place. Down. 3 more. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Well done. Last one. Exhale down. Inhale up. Back onto the left side. Exhale. Drop down onto the knee. Good. Take the left wrist in the right hand, and we're coming over to the side. Okay, so we're in this position, and we're reaching over to that side. Try not to let your left hip push out to the side. Keep that length in the spine, and then we're reaching from kind of mid-ribs over. Keep the breathing controlled. Back to the center. Change legs. Bring the right leg behind you. Bring the left up in front. Take the right wrist with the left hand, and we're drawing that right side over towards the left. Back to the center. Change legs again. Bring the right forwards. Left wrist with the right hand. Lean over to that side. Back to the center. Now take this right leg and pop it out to the side. So your left thigh, and you're kneeling through the left hip. The right leg is out to the side. I'm going to stretch the inner part of the thighs. I'd like you to take your chest, hinge at the hips, and lean forwards in a direction towards, if it's your right leg out to the side, you should be towards sort of 1, 2 o'clock on a clock face. Okay, so take that chest, hinge through the hips. We've got a straight right leg out to the side. The left knee is bent. Hinge through the hips and take your chest forwards. And you should feel a stretch through your inner thigh here. Come back up. And we're going to come into our mermaid. Bring the left arm up. Well done. Reaching over, slide the right hand down the outside of the calf. Turn the right palm up to face the left palm. Take a breath in to prepare. As you exhale, lift the right arm as if you're squeezing a beach ball between your two hands. Okay, so curl over with the left. Well done, Emma, that looks good. And you go and keep that trunk control. Lower the right hand down. Bring the left arm back. We're just going to do that once more. So bring that left arm up to your ear. Reach over to that right hand side. Turn the right palm up. And imagine you've got a beach ball between the two palms. You're going to squeeze that beach ball. Really lengthen that right arm as well. So imagine you're reaching with that right arm. Good. And keep your breathing relaxed. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Pace that right hand down. Bring that left arm back. Let's change to the other side. So pop the right knee down. Pop the left leg out straight. So you should have sort of 45-degree angle through the hips there. Straight right leg. Hinge through the hips. Take the chest forwards towards a kind of 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock position. Well done. Come back up, and we're into mermaid on this side. So bring the right arm up, slide the left hand down towards the outside of the calf. Reach over with the right arm, keep the length, turn the left palm up, and you're going to bring your palms towards each other. Lengthen that left arm and squeeze the two together. Brilliant. Keep the breathing relaxed, keep your tummy button gently drawn in. Breathe in to prepare. Exhale, drop the left arm down, bring the right arm back down. Well done. Once more. Bring that right arm over, turn the left palm up, palm to palm, reach forwards with that left and squeezing down with the right. And exhale, drop the left arm down, drop the right arm down, bring yourself up into standing. And we're going to start working through our quads. So bring ourselves into sort of slightly wider than hip width with your feet turned out to about 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock on the clock face. And just work through the first 3 or 4 repetitions, arms out in front, just to get a little bit of depth through the squats. Okay, bring your breathing back. Exhale as you go down, inhale as you come up. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Well done. Exhale, inhale. Try and get to full depth now for the next 8 squats. 1, exhale, inhale. 2, exhale, inhale. 3, 4, keep that tummy button drawn in and work your pelvic floor as well. 5, 6, 7. On the 8th one, stay down in your squat. Now lift your heels. Okay, so you're doing a heel raise squat. Well done, and hold it there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep the heels lifted, push through the toes. Come up, drop the heels down. Back down into your squat. Lift the heels and hold for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep the heels high. 2, 1. Push through those toes. Draw that tummy button in. Come up, lower the heels. Drop down into your squat again. Down into your squat. Lift the heels. 10, 9, 8. Well done. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the heels high. Lift up through those toes. Lower the heels down. Last 2. Down into your squat again. Lift the heels so we're onto the toes. Keep the balance through your core. And we're counting for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep going, even if you're shaking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep on the toes. Well done. Last one. Drop the heels down. Down into your squat. Last one. Lift those heels. Last count of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Up through those toes. Lower those heels. And just shake those legs out of this thing. Okay, let's do some balance work as we stretch our quads. So, 4 corners of the foot we talk about. The big toe, the little toe, the inside, the outside of the heel. Push the right 4 corners into the floor. Take your left foot and bring your heel up to your bottom. Focus on your breathing coming back. It's just me that's breathing heavily. Good. One that's nice and stable. Draw that tummy button in. Slowly let the left foot down. Okay, transfer your weight. The 4 corners of the left foot. Draw those into the floor. Bring that right knee up behind you. Right ankle, sorry. to your bottom. Well done. And bring that right foot down. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to roll down now to the mat. For our roll down, we're going to come down into all fours. Let's do 2 before we roll down fully. So if we think about starting in a hip width apart, chest open, the idea is that the vertebra, the string of beads, are being peeled off one by one. So drop that chin in first, soften the sternum, let the shoulders roll forwards. Really suck your tummy button into that rib cage. That will help you to roll. Suck that tummy button into your rib cage and take yourself forward. Down as far as you can, soften the knees and bring yourself back up. Roll that tummy button in. Second roll down, we're going to start with arms above our head. Same principles apply. Arms above the head, drop the chin in, soften the sternum. Tuck that chin in, keep the knees soft. Take your hands down to the floor. Bend the knees until the hands are flat on the floor. And bring yourself down into 4-point kneeling. Well done. Let's just let everyone settle. We'll do our cat stretch. So draw that tummy button in and round off that spine. Tuck the tailbone in. And then the cow stretch, where you just drop down and open up through the hips. Well done. Back in again. Good. Open the elbows. Extend. One more cat stretch. And bring yourself to your neutral position on all fours. I'm just going to move the book that props up my camera. Okay, so from here, just to start with, let's make sure we've got our hands slightly forwards of the shoulders and our knees are sitting underneath our hips. And we're going to bring our right knee to our nose. So curl up to bring the knee to the nose and slide it out behind you so the toes stay on the floor to start with. Bring that knee to your nose and reach with the toes out behind you. Well done. Knee to nose 6 times here. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Well done. Place the right knee down. Bring the left knee to your nose and then extend with those toes out behind you. Bring the left knee to your nose, extend with the toes out behind you. Left knee to your nose, extend out behind you. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Well done. Back into 4-point. A little bit more work through the abs now. If this is too much for you, then I'll give you an alternative, but we're not going to stay in this position for long. We're going to take a breath in to prepare. As we exhale, we're going to take that left leg out behind us, curl our toes under, push down through the heel and lift up, and bring the right foot out onto our toes as well. Push down through the right heel. So in full plank position. Bring that tummy button in to stabilize the spine. Bring the left knee back. Bring the right knee back. Okay, same again. So take the right foot out, tuck those toes under, push down through the right heel, lift, bring the left foot out, full plank position. Good, keep those bottoms down. Bring the left knee in and the right knee in. Repeat that 3 times on each side. So back to the left again. Left foot out, tuck the toes under, push down through the heel. Right foot out, push down through the right heel. Draw the tummy button in, bring the right knee back, bring the left knee back. Back to the right side. Right toes tucked under, push down through the right heel as you lift the left. Bring the right knee back, bring the left knee back. Back to the left side out. Push down through the heels, right side out to full plank. Left knee in, right knee in. Right toes out, push down through that right heel. Left toes out. Let's stay here for a count to 10. Draw your tummy button in, keep the breathing steady. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Control. Draw that tummy button in, bring the left knee in, bring the right knee in, and drop back into child's pose. So bring your bottom back onto your heels, well done, and reach forwards. A bit more work in 4 points to really work through this abdominals before we move on. This time we're going to do some Supermans into hip abduction. So we're going to take the right arm forwards and the left leg behind us. Keep the right arm, if you're happy to, keep the right arm off the floor. If the right arm needs to go down to stabilize, that's fine. Right arm off the floor, left leg comes out to the side. We lift the left leg up, we bring it back in line with us, and we lower both back down. Okay, lift the right arm and reach forwards with those fingers, and lift the left leg and reach back with those toes. With it on the floor, sorry. Take the left leg out to the side. So on a clock, you're pointing to about 8 o'clock. Lift up, keep that height, bring the left leg back to the center, tap the fingers and the toes back down. Bring the right arm up in front of you. Take the left leg out to the side. Lift that left leg, squeeze those glutes, bring it back to the center, and tap back down. Okay. Right arm up in front of us, take the left leg out to the side. Lift that left leg, draw that tummy button in, bring it back to the center, lower back down. 3 more. Right arm forwards, left leg back, out to the side. Lift up, squeeze your glutes, back to the center, lower back down. Last 2. Lift up with the right, back with the toes, out to the side. Lift the left, back to the center, and lower back down. Last one. Right arm forwards, left leg comes out to the side. Lift that leg, bring it back to the center, and lower back down. Bring the left knee in and the right hand in. Same onto that left side. Draw in through that spine, work through the right first knuckle. Reach the left fingertips forward and the right toes out behind you. Lift the left arm, take the right toes out to the side, about 4 o'clock on a clock face. Lift up from there, draw the leg back in towards 6 o'clock, lower both fingers and toes down. Lift up with the left hand, take that right leg out to the side, lift up level with the pelvis, draw the tummy button in to bring it back to the center, and lower back down. Well done. 6 more. Lift, out to the side, lift the leg into the center, lower back down. Last 5. Lift the left arm, out to the side. Keep working. Should be working on the outside of your right bottom. Lower back down. Keep going. Lift that left arm, lengthen that right leg. Out to the side. Lift the right leg, squeeze that glute. Bring that leg back in and back down. Last 3. Reach with that left arm, out to the side with the right leg. Lift up. I'm working quite hard here. I hope you are too. And back down again. Last two. Reach forwards with the left hand, back with the toes, out to the side. Lift that right leg. Bring it back in line to 6 o'clock. Lower back down. Last one. Lift the left arm. Out to the side with the right. Lift up. Good. Draw back into the center. Lower that left hand back down. Ooh, we'll bring both back in. And back into child's pose for a rest. Breathing back to normal. And we're going to go through an extension. There's a collection of lower back extension stretches. Don't push it. Just start with the first repetitions, taking it quite gently really, and then build up the range of motion as you feel comfortable. So come up into 4-point. Take the knees back slightly. Hands are towards the top of the mat. Okay. Allow the hips to come down to the mat. Keep the elbows soft, but keep the chest up. So the front of the hips are coming down to the mat. The elbows are soft and the chest is up. Well done. Lower your chest down towards the mat. Tummy button comes first. And then you're bringing the sternum in. Push through the palms. Keep the forearms down. Keep the elbows in touch with the mat until you can't lift any further. Then allow the elbows to lift and come up into extension. Push back onto the knees. Keep the hands where they are and keep the bottom high and draw the front of those shoulders down into the mat. You almost get your elbows onto the mat. And we're going to come forwards again. So bring the weight, transfer the weight back through onto the hands. The front of the thighs are going down onto the mat first. Then the front of the hips. Then the chest. The forearms are in line with us and the hands are next to the shoulders. As you lift up, keep your elbows on the mat. Keep the elbows on the mat, push through the palm. Only when you need to lift the elbows do you lift them. Push up through the chest. When you're ready, lift onto the knees, keep the palms down and sink the elbows down to the mat. Keep your bottom up. Come forwards again, off those elbows. Last time. Sink the front of the thighs onto the mat. Down onto the elbows and down onto the chest. Last time. Keep the elbows down. Push through the palms. Good. Lift the elbows for the last time. And come back into that stretch through the lats. Into 4-point. Turn to face your camera. Yep. Turn to face your camera, and we're going to try a side plank. Yep. So we're hitching up through this lower hip. So pop your forearm down so that your elbow is under your shoulder. Yeah. The bottom leg is bent and the top leg is straight. Yep, so that's straight down. So I've got a triangular frame here. You can see the side of my chest, the mat, and the side of my arm. Yeah. Now we're going to push up through that bottom hip. So take yourself up off the mat on that bottom hip. Bring the arm up and take that slightly over your head so you're nice and long. Well done. And now we're going to lift the upper leg up. Good, excellent. And lower down. And lift up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, draw that tummy button and bring that arm back down and back to here. Good. Now lengthen that top leg. Keep the bottom knee bent. Push your hip down. So slide those top leg toes away from you. And we're going to draw a rainbow. So take the foot in front of the mat. Draw a rainbow as you come over the bottom leg and back down. Well done. Draw a rainbow and come front again. Good. Rainbow and behind. Rainbow in front. Rainbow and behind. Keep going. This should be our NHS rainbow. 2 more. 1, 2. Bring that leg back to center again. Push up through that arm. Push up through that bottom hip. Bring that upper arm up. Take it over the top. And 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw your tummy button. 6, 7, 8. Well done. Good. Lower down. Okay. Bring this arm straight up. Pop your head down onto the mat, resting on your arm. Bring this, for me, it's my left arm is out in front of me. We're going to draw another rainbow with these fingertips and watch our fingers. So watch your fingers, follow that rainbow. Keep the knees pressed into the mat and together, facing forwards. The arm resting behind you. So you're looking in the opposite direction to your knee. Bring the arm back up again. And bring it back over onto the mat. 1 more. Take a breath in. Exhale. Draw a rainbow with this arm. Follow with your eyes. Keep your knees squeezed together, facing forward, and the arm is falling behind you. Come back to the center. Okay, well done. Go onto your back. And we're going to do some work on our back before we flip over to do the other side of the exercises we just did. So first of all, bring your feet together, have the knees together and the heels together. Separate the toes out into a V, line up with the heels behind. Imagine you've got a marble in your tummy button and you're going to roll that marble up to your sternum and you're going to roll that marble down towards your pelvis and your pubic bone. Roll that marble back up to your sternum. These are called pelvic tilts. And roll the marble back down towards your pelvis. Roll the marble back up and back down. The next time you roll the marble back up towards your sternum, push down through your feet and start to squeeze your glutes and lift your hips. Just a shallow lift. And then come back down and roll the ball back out of your navel. Roll that marble up towards your sternum. Lift the hips slightly higher this time. Bring the lower part of your chest down and roll the marble back towards the pelvis. This time come up to a full bridge height. So roll that marble up to your chest bone, push down through the feet, lift the hips to a full bridge. Now let's do 6 full height bridge lifts. So push down through the feet, roll up and lift. And roll back down. 1. Roll back. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Hold this 6th bridge. Hold it up there. Squeeze your bottom muscles together. Lift your heels so we're onto our toes. Keep that height. Back onto the heels again. Keep that height. 2 more. Lift the heels onto our toes. Put the heels back down. Lift the heels onto our toes. Put the heels back down. Roll back down again. Different one now. Coming up into shoulder bridge. Pop your arms either side of you. And if they were hands on a clock, they would be pointing to 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. Keep the height on that bridge and imagine you've tennis balls under the palms of your hands. You are just bouncing very low on the floor. So making a pulsing action up and down. These are called hundreds. Draw that tummy button in, keep the glutes working, and we're going to do 50 pulses with the arms. So the beat of like Nelly the elephant. Nelly the elephant went to town to play the circus. That kind of beat. So bounce those tennis balls, keep the glutes, hamstrings working. Halfway there. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring the arms up as you lower back down. Well done. Bring that right knee into your chest. Then slide the hands behind the back of the leg. Straighten the right knee. And pull the toes down towards you. And point the toes away from you. Pull the toes down towards you. And point the toes away from you. Bring that right knee back into your chest. Squeeze it a little bit harder. And place the right foot down. Bring your left knee into your chest. Place the hands behind the back of the left thigh. Straighten the left leg. Straighten the left knee. Point the left toes. Pull the toes down towards you. Point the left toes. Pull the toes down towards you. Bring the left knee into your chest. And bring the right knee in too. So you're doing double knee hug. And just squeeze that in as far as you feel comfortable. When you're ready, let the feet go back down to the mat. And I'm going to teach you how to do a roll up. If you're not sure how to do a roll up, we're going to roll ourselves up into sitting if we can. We're going to do 3 preparations first before we roll up. So let's bring our arms over our heads. Okay? So our arms are reaching up over our head. You might feel in this position your lower back is arched slightly. So you want to draw that tummy button softly into your spine. Put yourself in a neutral position for your lower back. Take a breath in. As you breathe in, start to lift the head, tuck the chin in, bring the arms forward. Keep curling and until your hands are towards the back of your knee. Okay, that's as far as you're going to come towards that first one. Take the hands away from the back of the knee, uncurl the lower back down, and take the hands and arms back over your head. We're going to come a bit further this time. Take a breath in to prepare. Start to bring the arms forwards. As the arms come to that level with your ears, tuck your chin in. Keep curling up. Keep that tummy button tucked into your spine until the hands are a bit further up the back of the thighs towards the knees. Keep the feet down. Well done. And back down again. Back of the ribs going down into the mat. The arms are going back over our head. This time we're going to try and come up into sitting. If it's a bit too much, just stop when you get to that point and make your way into sitting. Take a breath in, bring the arms forwards, tuck the chin in, start to breathe out, curl that spine off, bring your hands behind the back of your knees, and bring yourself up into sitting. Perfect, draw that tummy back into the spine, well done, excellent. Okay, you need to scoot round to the other side on your bottom. And we're going to start by making that frame again through our forearm. So the elbow is under our shoulder. The forearm is flat on the mat. The bottom leg is bent to about 90 degrees and slightly forwards. The top leg is long. Okay. Draw your tummy button in. Push the bottom hip up. So you're forming a bridge. So a river can flow underneath those hips. Draw the top arm up. Well done. And lengthen that upper part of that trunk as it goes over. Well done. Reach away with the top toes. And we're lifting up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Lower the hips down. Bring the arm back. Stay high through this side. And we're drawing our NHS rainbows. So bring the foot in front of the mat. Draw a rainbow and tap behind your mat. Well done. Draw a rainbow, tap in front of the mat. Draw that rainbow, tap behind the mat. Keep those toes nice and long and in front. Good. That's 3. And 4. Well done. In front. 5. Good. 3 more. Rainbow back. Really work that rainbow into extension behind us. You can have a shallower rainbow to come back. Last 2. 7. And back. And 8. Well done. Back to the middle. Back into our frame again. Push up through that bottom hip. Let the river flow underneath our waist. Bring the arm up. Lengthen the top leg. Reaching over with that arm. Top leg comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Oh, that's tough today. Well done. Lower that hip down. Bring the bottom arm out, up above you. And we're resting our head onto our bottom arm. Knees are stacked on top of each other. They're bent at 90. Hips are stacked on top of each other. Top arm is out in front of us, pointing to 3 o'clock on a clock face. Draw an arch or a rainbow with the top arm. Follow the fingertips. Watch your fingertips as the arm falls behind you, and keep the knees facing forwards and squeezing together. And open that upper back. When you're ready, bring the arm back over. And back down again. Same again. Keep the knees squeezed together facing forwards. Draw a semicircle with that arm. Nice and wide. Keep the knees facing forward. Watch the hand fall behind you. Take a breath in. As you exhale, come back again. And last one. Nice big rainbow. Nice long lengthen. Let the breathing relax. And bring the arm back over. Good. Pop yourself onto your back. We've done knees to chest. We're now going to bring our heels close to our bottom. Keep our knees together. Pop your arms out to your sides. So kind of half 2, 8 or 9 and 3. Keep those heels quite close to your bottom and your knees together. And allow the knees to drop to your right hand side. Keep them stacked. Keep the heels stacked and the knees stacked. And keep that left shoulder and left arm hand down onto the floor. Take a breath in to prepare. When you exhale, draw your tummy button in to bring the weight of the legs back. They're going to move smoothly through the center and they're going to fall to your left hand side. And you're going to work to keep that right shoulder on the mat and the right arm on the mat. And the hips and knees stacked to the left. Same again. Take a breath in to prepare. As you exhale, draw that tummy button into your spine. Work your pelvic floor. Come back to the center and cross the right leg over the left leg. Just bring that left heel up to your bottom again. So the knees are crossed at the knees. And take the left knee to your right hand side. If you want to lift slightly through this left shoulder this time, that's fine. And give you a bit more of a stretch. Relax your breathing. Again, inhale to prepare. Exhale, draw that tummy button into your spine. Use your muscles to bring the legs back to the center. Switch knees. Left knee crosses over the right knee. And we take the legs back to the left-hand side. Inhale to prepare. Exhale and come back. This time, pop your left foot. You want the outside border of the left foot onto the right thigh. Okay? So the outside border of the left foot is going onto the right thigh near the knee. Then put your hands behind the back of the right thigh and bring that right knee in towards you. And you should feel a stretch around your left bottom, maybe even into your hamstrings, wherever it's really tight on your left-hand side. And let's circle the right ankle whilst we're there. It's hanging in the air, so let's circle the right ankle. A few turns clockwise and a few turns. Pop the right foot down onto the mat. Take the left foot away. Place the left foot onto the mat. Bring the outside border of the right foot onto the upper left thigh. Take the hands behind the back of the left thigh near the knee and bring that left knee into your chest. And again, let's circle the left foot and ankle. Clockwise. And then the left foot down. Put the right foot down. And we're going to do a roll up, just a last little bit of abs work before we finish. So let's bring our hands over our head. Have your feet towards the bottom of the mat, flat but towards the bottom of the mat. You've got about 30 degrees knee flexion. Start to bring the arms forward and tuck the chin in. Curl yourself up just until we've got our hands on the front of our thighs. Okay, keep that chin tucked in. And we're just going to slide forwards and back down. 1, and slide forwards. 2, and back down. 3, 4, keep going. 5, 6, last 2, 7, 8. Now from here, place your right hand over your left hand. So your right palm is on your left palm, okay? Back down again and back up again. 1, good. 2, so you're sliding up that left thigh. 3, 4, 5, 6, well done. Bring the right hand back to the outside of the right thigh. Bring your left palm onto your right palm. And back down. 1, last bit of obliques work. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Pop your hands back next to each other. Curl yourself back down. Keep that chin tucked in. Take the arms over your head and give yourself a full body stretch. So stretch out the toes, stretch out the fingers, and stretch out those abdominals. Bring your feet back to being flat on the mat. Knees are bent. Arms are just by our side in a comfortable position. Just close your eyes and we'll just do the last little bit of breathing. Think of the 4 corners of the foot. So you've got your big toe, your little toe, the inside and the outside, and the heel on the mat. Knees are relaxed. Pelvis is in neutral. Allow the chest to feel heavy. And just take a long, slow breath in. So draw the breath in from the bottom of the lungs, thinking like a petrol gauge as you're filling the lungs up with air. Squeeze the last bit in at the top. And then exhale, empty that gauge all the way down to the bottom. When you're ready, draw the next breath in. And relax and let that breath out. Do a roll up to sitting. Then do. That's arms over the head. Tuck your chin in. Bring the arms forward. Pop your hands behind the back of the knees. Exhale. And bring yourself up. Well done.